Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, I've got another little mighty mite for you. This is a CJRB Mica. Came out about the same time as the mini pyrite did, but it's a cool little knife. You guys know I kind of like these smaller little knives. I just do. I don't know why. I just kind of have an affinity for them. But full aluminum construction. Got a nice little pop of green there on the lanyard tube, which all versions do. Black, green, pink, blue, whether it has a blacked out or that sand polished blade, they all have that little pop of green in the lanyard tube on them. Do have a stainless clip, which is reversible. Very nice, hopefully, making the lanyard fans and the reversible pocket clip fans happy. And you've got dual thumb studs going on. So it is pretty much a truly ambidextrous knife. Got a button lock, which is easily operated. For my left-handed folks, now I'm not left-handed, so I'm very uncoordinated, but you guys probably do much better job than I do. But really, really well done. Everything chamfered off very nicely. I mean, you can see there, everything is rounded off. Very well done. Let's check the centering on it. Pretty darn good. Fit and finish is really, really good. There is one thing I'll point out a little bit later that I really wished was a little different on it. But, like I said, button lock, dual thumb studs. Does snap out there pretty well. But like I said, it's a little guy. It's a 3-finger knife. Now, I can choke up on that finger choil, and I feel pretty comfortable doing so. And then I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. But regular grip, it's definitely a 3-finger knife. But my pinky locks in there behind it. You got some nice jimping on the spine of the blade, which works out pretty good. Grips my thumb, not too aggressive. Like I said, that forward finger choil or way over sharp side to sharpening choil, whatever you want to call it. Dual thumb studs. Got this black PVD coating over an AR-RPM 9 steel blade. Let's see, there's some words. There you go. 1934 is the model number. And then, of course, it's got CJRB over here. But again, another one of those where I really, really like the lines. I love the drop point blade. And just really, really wanted to check this little guy out. But how little is it? That's the question you're all asking. Well, you're looking at about, let me make sure I'm all the way back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5.5 inches. About a little over 3 inches on the handle, and you're looking at right about a 2 3/8-ish inch blade. Cutting edge is going to be right about 2 inches on it. Your grip length, like I said, normal grip, you're looking at about 2.5, maybe if I stretch it out, 2 3/4. But like I said, natural grip, it's definitely a 3-finger knife for me. If I choke up a little bit, well, then I can get a full 4-finger grip. But we'll definitely do our size comparisons, and both of these knives are pretty much gonna dwarf it. I mean, yeah, I gotta zoom out even to get the PM2 fully on in the screen. So there you go. PM2, much larger knife, much larger knife, and the bug out is still, it makes it look pretty small. Which, I mean, it is. It's a small little knife. I like them though. I don't know. It's just a thing. I just like them. We'll get a weight on it. What do we got? 2 ounces. That's checks with chart right there. And of course, that deep carry clip. The ramp is okay. Definitely pretty much disappears in that pocket. You do got a little bit peeking out there, but nothing too major. The clip is pretty darn good. It's got pretty good retention to it. But like I said, the overall, I like the smaller knives. Now, the one thing that I did say I wished was a little bit different on this one is the aluminum. It's pretty slick. I wished there was a little bit better texturing on that aluminum handle because it is small. So if it's slippery, it does, I've kind of figured out how to hold it. You know, before when I was trying to flip it, I was not really, if I get my finger up towards the top, my index finger, I've got a little bit better grip on it. When just holding it, you know, like a regular knife, it was kind of slippery. I'm kind of propping myself on the pocket clip there. So, but it's definitely a little bit slick. I wished it wasn't quite so much. It needs to have just a little bit better grip, just some little bit of texturing, or I don't know, orange peel maybe on the handle would help it out. But as it sits right now, it's kind of slick. But it's still a cool little knife. I like it. I just wish that was a little bit better. Now the pocket clip, I mean, no matter how I grab this, that pocket clip really isn't much of an issue for me. It hits me, you know, it lands pretty well. This grip, not an issue at all. This grip, I can actually feel it a little bit back here, but not too bad. Nothing too crazy. It's just a fun little knife. You know, I'm obviously carrying it as a secondary, not really carrying it as a primary with you guys. You know, with what I do at work, crane rigging and stuff, I need a little bit longer blade for doing the rope work and that type of thing. It does pretty good with shot line and 6 thread, but your 9 thread and 21 thread, it needs just a little bit longer blade to handle that. So that's why I'm pretty much calling it a secondary carry. Now it'll open packages, envelopes. There again, it'll do 70% of what people use their knives for without any problem at all. It's just a fun little knife from CJRB. That's pretty much the way I'm looking at it. Cool little button lock. There's no stick on the button. The construction is very well done. Like I said, fit and finish wise, it's very good, you know, except for a little slick on the aluminum. A little bit. Wish that was a little bit different. But other than that, not a bad little knife. These guys are selling, they must be, I think their Black Friday sale is going on right now, because right now they're on sale for like 43 bucks. It's 42 and change. So right around 43 bucks. But really appreciate Artisan sending this one out. Artisan CJRB, I should say, for sending this one out to take a look at. I saw it at Blade Show, and I was like, oh, I'm going to hit them up and see if they'll send one out. And they did. So very cool of them. Really, really appreciate it. It'll go in a giveaway here at some point. Either SKL or who knows. But it'll get given away. So really, really appreciate Artisan CJRB doing that for me. So thanks, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by, checking out this little bugger today. Always appreciate you. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.